Well, good morning, and welcome back to a drawing. Whatever we're going to do some posters today. We're going to do a poster um, for a festival. So I'm just putting in a couple of little marks here just so that I can see some idea of what I'm doing and where I'm going to. There's going to be an instrument here, maybe a guitar or something like that. And just going to put a mark in there so I know where to kind of gauge my lines to. As always, pop over and support the site, KieronSeams.com. I'm an illustrator, and yeah, I mean, if you have a project you'd like to talk to me about, I would love to hear from you. I'm working on this idea. Well, I don't know where the kind of connection came from it for the poster, but I was kind of thinking of this song called "Dancing with the Devil" or something like that, or a phrase "Dancing with the Devil," and that was kind of like where I thought I would aim my focus. So I thought it might be quite a good kind of graphic image to play with. And colors, I'm not so sure about colors yet, but obviously reds and oranges and stuff like that will come into mind. I'm trying to get this feeling of this kind of bending character around a text. And that's where I'm aiming my focus. As usual, nothing is really planned out. It's kind of like an ink kind of sketch, if you were. Trying to get the yawn there is my dog. And that's just trying to get a feeling and a focus of what's in your head, just trying to loosen up a little bit at the beginning. I'm trying to get this feeling of some kind of overexcited creature. And that's kind of like what I'm trying to focus on there. And teeth is always usually quite a valuable addition. I really wanted to do something a bit more happy, a happy demon rather than a kind of scary beast of a demon. It's kind of like this kind of devilish demon, this very, very excited and happy about the festival, something like that. I've been doing a lot of children's books recently. So if you do have children or know somebody with children, pop on over to Amazon and support what I do. I've done some King Rara books. I've done some Little China books, which is about a cute little panda. And if you like this kind of ghosty type thing, I've done a book called Worry Lips, which is kind of like a collection of like mental thoughts, mental worries. With lots of kind of images of a man who has a ghost in his house, and it's quite a fun twist. So that's the kind of face of him. Now, I kind of like the idea that he's in some kind of cool suit. I'm not quite sure what kind of suit at the moment, but on the color side, I would really like it to be an extremely colorful suit. Something like, I guess it's some kind of wild party or something, you know. It's got a nice curve there. If I can get that curve in there, it'd be nice. A lot of times when I'm doing these drawings, it's kind of like about how I feel. A lot of times I will just be thinking about what I'm going to draw, and then I will think, well, wouldn't it be great if, and then it kind of shoots off in a different direction somehow. So, but I kind of see that as quite a positive thing. I see it as kind of like, you know, although I've got an idea as I'm going, my brain is still thinking and still trying to improve the situation, trying to improve the visuals. Again, I have no idea why I've just done that. I have no idea why I've just come up with this kind of pattern at the end of his jacket, but it works. I love it. Cool. And it's just like a very powerful thing, especially like when you're sketching. You know, you're sketching out an idea. Sometimes it's really good to have a brain that kind of is constantly thinking and constantly imagining something and coming up with different angles on the subject that you're working on. A kind of sense of freedom almost. And it's quite a beautiful part of being an artist, that you have that freedom of what will this image look like? How will the final thing be? And it's quite a powerful feeling, I think. For myself. I don't know how you guys feel. I'm quite pleased with that. It's got a lovely big curve on it. Hopefully you'll be able to see the legs when I come up with it. Give them some little pockets there. Again, following that pattern. I'm always happy to work with people on illustrations, especially if it's in ink. I've done lots and lots of books. I think I've done over 200 books now. And it's this lovely freedom that you have with ink. This lovely kind of feeling of the pen almost controlling what you're doing. It's like, I love this freedom that it gives me. And I also love this kind of, as I did there, the idea that the spits and splashes and whatever come along are part of the drawing. They're not mistakes. I kind of see it as it's part of my style now. It's kind of like, this is the way that the drawing should be in my mind. It's like, it should have that energy about it. It should have that free flowing. And I kind of feel in a lot of ways it really adds to the final piece. Right, this is the part here where I'm getting a little bit nervous about. This is the part where I've got to kind of draw a guitar of some sort. And I love this idea that he's gripping the guitar in his hands. I don't really want to put in, I mean, the idea of these kind of big claws are quite a nice feeling. And it kind of, it's for a festival poster, and in some way I kind of like the idea that this kind of, it's going to have a full excited feeling from this drawing, and kind of a memorable image more. You know, sometimes you have those kind of posters and you think, oh, do you remember? And people can remember kind of festival posters and things like that from years back. So I was kind of like hoping to come up with something that will really have a nice kind of memorable image to it. So again, we're using Indian ink. I'm kind of sold and obsessed with Indian ink at the moment, and that's like a really beautiful part of my life. The fact that you can kind of just sit and sketch in a kind of permanent medium. I mean, once you put your ink down, that's what you've got, you know. And I love that. I love the fact that it's kind of like, it's there. There's no erasing, there's no rethinking. It's like, how beautiful is that? You're coming up with this thing that you're drawing almost in one sitting. You're just sitting and kind of getting something that's gonna come through in some one kind of exciting spray of ink almost. Lovely. Nice big claws on there. And the guitar. The guitar's in there. Kind of that to kind of meet, kind of selling your soul to the devil at the crossroads type of feeling to it, you know. I would love your comments. I would love your feedback. What do you feel about my drawing style? What do you think about the drawing? Just say hello. That's what us kind of artists kind of live for, really. We kind of, it's the kind of feedback from all of you people. Kind of keeps us ticking along. Right, we're not going to count the strings here because it'll get a little bit all over the place, but hopefully we can get something close to 6 strings going on there. There you go, 6 strings. For all you guitarists, so you don't send me emails saying I only had 5 strings. Yeah, you know, I love to read comments from people from all over the world about my kind of sitting and drawing and what they think and what they feel, and It's such a beautiful part of the day. So send me a comment. Tell me where you are in the world. Could be anywhere. Now with the internet and things, you could be absolutely anywhere. But it would be quite good to have some kind of competition to see where's the furthest kind of comments from, you know. I've had comments from China. I've had comments from loads of places. I'm here in the south of England. So if you're from the south of England, say hi. Or if you're from England, full stop, say hi. Right, this is the kind of the dancing devil here. It's kind of let's get a nice big gnarly foot in there. I've got quite a few books online, children's books. So I would really appreciate some support. Pop on over and have a look. Even if you don't buy, if you look, it's a great thing. I've got a very small Etsy shop. It was quite huge, but it's kind of got a little bit smaller over the years, just because of the whole cost of upkeep on it. And so comments and supports and likes and support, they all mean a lot to people like me, you know. I'm a full-time artist. This is what I do. This is my life. This is what I love. It's everything for me. So that is probably our drawing done. I can move that up a little bit for you, and you can see the full thing. And the next stage obviously is going in and putting in some color. You will be able to see the final thing online at some point. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for your comments. And I'm going to go and eat my walnut whip in a minute. So have a beautiful day. And that's me done. Thank you very much. And I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you all again very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.